I'm blessed in making all these suckers stay hating, 'cause it's been a long time. I'm trying to get mine. I'm blessed in making all these suckers stay hating, 'cause it's been a long time. I'm trying to get mine.
I was born in '89, got the hustle in my mind. On the verge to be the baddest of the ladder I will climb. I was told the world is mine, heard it from Al Pacino. Spit lyrics from the mind, then I flip them like a kilo. Hold on, wait a minute, man, I feel them haters giving dirty looks. Mad 'cause I be the one that got them other rappers shook. I make them cook like a turkey in the oven, and I'm knocking suckers out. When they pushing, then they shoving.
I'm never stopping till I'm a motherfucking hip-hop god. You niggas get slammed like pogs, I'm a red down hog. Born in the woods, nigga, so you know I'm a beast. New shark in the water, and I'm looking for a feast. It's a new year, a new day, a new month, a new week. Feeling real legendary off this baby boss beat. This game needs a new face to look up to, and I'm a slaughter any nigga that wanna step up to.
I'm just making all these suckers stay hating, 'cause it's been a long time. I'm trying to get mine. I'm just making all these suckers stay hating, 'cause it's been a long time. I'm trying to get mine.
It's been a long ass road, it's been a long time coming. I've been searching the blocks trying to get this money, and I don't do it for the loot, I do it because I love it. These niggas down at the flow, so I flip it like a shove it. A young turf hitter coming up from ground zero, trying to have more money than 7 Robert De Niro. So I'ma check this mic, you newbies check the stilo, 'cause I'm looking sharper than a heroin addict's needle.
I'm like a bullet racing towards your dome, can't stop, I won't